You firming up. It's crucial for longevity. When we traveled around the world looking for people who lived the longest, the most important unifying factor was their passion for physical activity.
Now we brought those secrets to you on this great video. Follow along with our friend, celebrity trainer Joel Harper.
Hi, I'm Joel, and I'm really glad you decided to work out with me. Now these workouts will firm, tighten, strengthen, stretch every single muscle in your body. But also you want to remember when you're doing these workouts, you got to drink a lot of water, and you never want to do them on consecutive days. You want to give your body rest so it can heal itself. And also at the end, there's an abs workout, so be sure and get that in about 2 to 3 days a week. You want to firm and tighten that belly. Enjoy and have a great day. Hi, welcome to the firming workout. I'm Joel, and I'm here with my mom, who will be doing the beginner positions, and my friend Elise, who will be doing the intermediate. I'm really glad you've decided to join us. Now we're going to exercise and stretch every single muscle in your upper body. Let's get started. You want to start with your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. A firm stance with your knees slightly bent, and you want to act like there's a string pulling from the top of your head, really elongating your spine. Now you just want to shrug your shoulders all the way up and relax. Shrug and relax. Really tighten all those muscles up and relax. Tighten and relax. And tighten and relax. One more time, all the way up. Hold it, squeeze, 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 and relax. Good job. Let's just start marching. Just like this. Deep inhales and exhales. Keep your breathing going.
Physical activity makes your mind and body 9 years younger.
If this is easy for you, you want to pump up the pace and get your knees a little higher. If this is really easy for you, you can do a little bit of a jog here. There you go, just run in place. Really breathe deep breaths. You don't need any equipment for this workout. Really breathe deep breaths. Let's get warmed up. Come on, move your arms. You want to keep your arms at right angles and breathe. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Deep breaths and let's go. Really breathe. Let's go. Now when you do any kind of running, you want to make sure that your knees and ankles are like springs. You want them soft. You don't want to pound. I don't want to hear you running. You want them to be soft. Remember that when you're on a treadmill or when you're jogging outside. Really breathe, deep breaths. For 5, 4, get those knees up. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet back to shoulder width apart. Bring your hands all the way up. You're making like a number 11. Keep looking straight ahead, and you're gonna twist from side to side. Now your goal here is to keep your waist steady. All you wanna move is your torso. Go side to side. Really breathe. And twist. Deep breaths in your chest. Now if this is easy for you, you can come all the way up on your toes and work with balance here. There you go. Way up on your toes. Now if this is really easy for you, you can punch out. Really breathe, punch. Stretch all the way out, really reach, 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 reach. Look where you're punching. Let's go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, come on, breathe, and 1. Good job, shake your arms out. Now you're gonna put your feet all the way together. You wanna look down at your toes and make sure your toes are lined up. Whenever you're working out anywhere, you wanna line your toes up. Now make sure that your toe's not turned out. A lot of people have a tendency when they work out to turn their toe out. It's really bad for your knee. You wanna be consistent. Make sure your toes are lined up together. So if you turn this one out like that, turn that one out like that. But for this one, you're gonna glue your feet all the way together. You wanna act like there's a pole running from the top of your head all the way down to your heels, a straight line. Put your hands on your waist. Now we're gonna lean forward, we're gonna go north. This is called compass. Lean forwards and lean back. This is great for your balance. You can practice this anywhere. When you're waiting in line at the grocery store, at the bank, practice this. Lean forwards and back. North and south.
Firming makes you sexier.
All the way back, keep going. Really keep your feet flat on the ground. That's the key. Pull your stomach in. Deep breaths and come all the way back to center. Now you're gonna go west and east, and west and east. Try a little bit further each time. Really work on your balance. This is great for you, side to side. The older we get, the more likely we are to lose our balance and hurt our hips. So we really want to work on our balance. It's a great way to improve your body. Really breathe. Deep breaths, really sway side to side. And back to the center. Shake it all the way out. Now you want to bring your hands all the way up, palms facing. Reach as high as you can, and you want to lift and lower, and lift and lower. Now you want to bring it all the way up. If you're doing like a leash with the intermediate, you want to tap your elbow all the way to your knee. There you go, lift your chest up. Don't drop this hand down, keep it all the way up, keep your palms facing. Now if this is easy for you, pick up the pace, let's go. Really breathe, deep breaths. Remember those ankles are like springs. Spring. Let's go for 6, 5, 4. Deep breaths, really breathe. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Good job, switch sides. Lift and lower, lift and lower. This is great for your obliques. It also burns your quad a little bit as well, but you really want to focus and bring this hand all the way up. Let's go. If you were going double time before, let's pick up the pace and move. Let's go. Really breathe, deep breaths. Let's build that heart strength. Deep breaths. 8, 7, 6, 5, you got it. 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Shake it out. Now we're gonna stretch our hips out in our lower back. Put your feet all the way together. Look down, make sure your toes are all the way lined up. Walk your hands all the way down. Mom, line your toes up a little bit better. There you go. And slowly walk your hands down your legs and hang all the way down. Really breathe. Deep breaths. Now you're gonna bend your right knee. You really wanna drop that right hip and disconnect your head. A lot of people carry tension in their lower back, but that's really caused by your hips being tight. So the more you open up your hips, the more you'll open up your lower back. Also, a lot of people have a tendency to lift their heel off the ground in this. You wanna drop all the way down and bend that knee and just hang all the way down. Act like your head weighs 500 pounds and it's elongating your spine. And switch sides. Really drop your left hip. Really breathe. Disconnect your head. Hang all the way down.
Physical activity makes your thoughts 8 years faster, but not 8 years sillier.
And bend your knees and slowly roll it all the way back up. One vertebrae at a time. Good job. Bring your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Stretch your hands all the way out. Spread your fingers all the way out, and you're gonna make circles going backwards. Really circle. Now the circles are gonna be about the size of a cantaloupe. There you go. Now don't shrug your shoulders up by your ears. Keep them all the way down. Drop your hands, Mom, just a little bit. There you go. Really breathe. Now if you wanna work with balance here, come all the way up on your toes. Way up and balance up there. And if that gets easy for you, you can put your feet all the way together and balance on one foot. Deep breaths. Just really warm those shoulders up. A lot of people have one shoulder tighter than the other one. So you want to make sure before you do any kind of working out that you warm your shoulders up. And switch directions. And switch your feet if you're balancing on one foot. Really breathe, deep breaths. Really relax your shoulders away from your ears. Now turn your palms forward and switch directions. Really circle. Feel those shoulders warm up. Deep breaths into your chest. And you can also bring your leg up in front, hip height. And switch directions. And this time turn your thumbs down and your palms backwards. And you can switch your legs. Really breathe, deep breaths. Get that knee all the way up. Pull your stomach all the way in. Really breathe.
Firming decreases wrinkles.
And release. Bring your hands in a fist now and go backwards. Let's go double time. 10, 9, 8. Come on, let's make it burn. Let's tone and tighten those shoulders. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions. Really lift your chest up. Let's go, keep going. A lot of people have a tendency to start bringing their hands out here when it gets hard. You want to watch out for that. You want to get your hands back so there's a straight line running between your arms. Let's go. For 5, come on, pick of the pace. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Come on, that's good. Shake it out. Now you work for a stretch. Let's enjoy it. Take your hand backwards on your hip here and grab your elbow. Puff your chest all the way up. Now as Elise has her arm, it's a little bit slightly back. Really grab that elbow. And also, if this is hard for you, you can walk your hand behind your back and grab your elbow from here. And breathe. And when it gets easier, gradually walk your hand out here, grab your elbow. You want to turn it all the way around towards your belly button. Deep breaths. Really breathe. Keep your chin up. And release. And switch sides. Grab your elbow and breathe all the way through that muscle. You're going to scan your body and breathe into those muscles and relax them. Should feel good. You're massaging your body from the inside out. Deep breaths.
Physical activity makes your muscles and joints stronger.
One more inhale. And exhale. Good job. Now let's burn out your triceps. You're going to take your arms and you're going to kick back like this. There you go. Kick back. And my mom has a tendency to drop her elbows down. She wants to keep them up here as she goes backwards and forwards. There you go, like that. Perfect. Keep your elbows up. There you go. Now Elise is going to turn her hands up and show you a little bit of a variation here. You want to keep your triceps back, and she's also going to work with balance and come all the way up on her toes. Let's go lift it all the way up.
Physical activity prevents and relieves depression.
Really breathe. Keep your elbows back. Deep breaths. Watch your elbows coming forwards, Mom. Keep them back. There you go. Turn your palms up, Elise, and lift. Really breathe. Come on, we're going to burn those muscles out. Really tighten them up. We want to firm those triceps all the way up. Really balance on your toes. If you want to work with your legs a little bit, drop down a little bit lower. Really breathe. Keep those arms up. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good job. Let's stretch out those triceps. Feet shoulder width apart. Take this arm all the way across. Keep this arm straight and stretch all the way back. If this is easy for you, as Elise is going to do, she's going to twist and go a little bit deeper. Deep breaths. Really breathe all the way through that muscle. If this is easy for you, you can do this. Bring your hands all the way around and breathe. Keep your hands into prayer. You don't want to crunch them all down like this. Into prayer, and you want to pull your elbows as far as you can away from your spine. Really breathe. Deep breath. And release. Shake it out. And we're going to go to the other side. Bring it all the way across. There you go. As Elise is going to stretch back. Really breathe. Deep breaths. As my mom has this arm straight, you really want to keep it straight. Now you want to breathe. Deep breaths all the way through that area. Deep breaths. There you go. And release. Shake it out. Bring your hands in a fist, feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to do punching bag. Let's really punch. Remember, don't shrug your shoulders up, drop them down. Now you want your hands as far as you can get them away from your chest. Lift your chest all the way up and breathe. Deep breaths. Let's go. Now if you want to work with balance here, you can lift your foot off the ground, or you can bring it all the way up front. If that starts to get easy for you, you can straighten this leg all the way out. Let's go. Let's really punch. Come on, really breathe. Don't shrug your shoulders all the way up. And switch your legs if you had your leg up. And switch directions with your fists. If you had your leg out straight, get it back up straight again. Let's go. Really move. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Switch directions. Let's go double time. Let's go. 20, 19, really fast. 18, 17, 16. Pull your stomach in. 15, 14, 13. Come on, breathe. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions. Let's go really fast. Come on. Let's move. Let's go. Deep breaths. Come on. Let's get those shoulders and arms really good. This is great for your elbows. Really breathe, deep breaths. For 5, 4, you can go faster than that. 3, 2, come on, let's firm everything, and 1. Good job. Shake it all the way out. Put your hand on your leg, and we're just gonna relax that shoulder. Big circles. Really breathe. Really relax your arm, just let it hang there and go in circles. Ah, that feels good, doesn't it? Really breathe, deep breaths. Switch directions with that hand. No tension in your arm at all.
Physical activity makes you happier.
Really relax those fingers. Just let your arm go limp. And switch sides. There you go. Really breathe. Relax that shoulder. Feels good, doesn't it? A lot of people carry tension in their bodies. You want to get rid of all that tension. Really breathe. And switch directions. Now the fun times are over. Let's burn it out again. Bring your hands all the way into prayer. You really want to smush your elbows all the way together, and you just want to go up and down. Really breathe. Deep breaths. Pulse it up and down. Glue those elbows together. There you go. A lot of people have a tendency to get it down here or up here. You want to keep those elbows in line with your shoulders and pulse up and down. If this is hard for you, you can leave your hands out here until they gradually come together. As soon as they are, get those palms all the way together and pulse. Let's go. Now if you want to work with balance, come all the way up on your toes. Really breathe, way up on your toes. Come on, get up. There you go. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Really breathe, deep breaths. And release. Keep your hands together and we're going to clap. If this is easy for you, you can clap like this. There you go. Come on, get those hands apart. Really clap, glue those elbows together. Keep them glued for 10, 9, 8, you got it, 7, 6, 5, come on, we're almost there, make it burn, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Good job. Take your hands all the way down, take them behind you, interweave them, drop them all the way down, and then you're gonna gradually drop your ear down to the side. Really breathe. And switch sides. Really breathe, deep breaths. Really relax your hands down and switch one more time. Really drop. And switch. Deep breaths all the way into this area. If it's tight, breathe into that area. Imagine oxygen going in there and evaporating every bit of that tension. Really breathe, deep breaths. Really relax your hands down. And back to center. Bring your hands all the way around. And we're gonna do upright row. Lift all the way up below your chin and all the way down. All the way up, really drive your elbows up and all the way down. All the way up and all the way down. All the way up and all the way down. All the way up and all the way down. Now if you want to work with balance, come all the way up on your toes here. If you want to make it a little harder, you can squat down and up and down and up and down and up. Really walk your hands way down. There you go. Stop at your chin level here. You don't want to come up in front of your face. And up and down and up and down and up.
physical activity makes your immune system function as if you were a kid.
Let's go for 8, 7, feel that? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right away into wood chop. Take your hands like you're going to be chopping wood. You want to bring it all the way down to your side here, and then all the way up. All the way down to your side, and then all the way up. If that's easy for you, drop a little lower, and all the way up. All the way down, and all the way up. All the way down, and all the way up. Now, if this is easy for you, you can drop down and jump off your feet. Drop down and jump. Drop down and jump. Drop down and jump. Keep your knees bent, never straighten them out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Switch sides from here to here, from here to here. Really extend those arms. Really stretch your back muscles out. Deep breaths. Now, if you were bouncing before, do it again. Keep your knees soft. Don't lock them. Use your calves and propel yourself up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to swim those shoulders out. Just go all the way back. Big circles, up, down, around, and over. Good job. Really swim them. Really relax your elbows, relax your fingers. Deep breaths. Now, if this is easy for you, do big swims like this. Now switch directions. Swim those shoulders forwards.
Firming
And bigger if you
decreases the
want.
risk of colon cancer and constipation.
Really breathe deep breaths. Keep your elbows relaxed. Let your hands just come along for the ride. Ooh, that feels good, doesn't it? This is great for your shoulders and your neck and your upper back. And release. Now we're going to do a little bit of a reach here. Bring your hands up to your side, and you're going to press all the way up and down. Good job, up and down, up and down. Now if this is easy for you, come all the way down and reach. This is really easy for you. Come all the way up on your toes. There you go, really lift, 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 lift. Way up on your toes. Come on, all the way up. Really reach. Deep breaths. Way up and up. Come on, get way up on your toes. Reach, reach. Come on, work that lower back by leaning forward. But you want a straight line from the top of your head to your tailbone. Reach, reach. Let's go for 10, 9, 8. You got it. 7, 6, 5. Way up on your toes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Walk your feet shoulder width apart. There we go. Slowly walk your hands down your legs. Drop your head. Bend your knees. And you want to take your hands around back like this and grab your elbows. But if you're looser than that, you can bring your hands around to your shins. Put them on your shins and drop your head all the way down from there. Really breathe. Deep breath. You want your knees to press back on your elbows and open that area up between your upper back. Deep breaths. Really disconnect your head here and hang down. And bend your knees, release your hands, hang all the way down, and slowly roll it all the way up. Shake it all the way out. There you go. Bring your hands into prayer. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. That was a great workout. Now be sure and drink your water now And also, I'm gonna see you back here real shortly for the lower body workout, right? See you back here. Have a great day. Welcome to the lower body workout. I'm here with my mom, Eileen, who will be doing the beginner position, and I'm here with Elise, who will be doing the intermediate, or I will be doing the advanced. So follow along whoever you want to. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Put your hands on your waist, and you're just gonna lift your knee up and tap that toe all the way down. Lift it up and tap it down. If this is hard for you, come barely up like my mom. Otherwise, lift it all the way up hip height. Deep breaths. Pull your stomach all the way in. Pull the top of your head way away from that standing foot. Really lift.
Firming helps bladder control.
Keep breathing. Now we're gonna pick up the pace just a little bit. Let's go lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, you got it. 6, really float that leg up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs, let's go. Start off with that slow pace. Really breathe.
Firming lowers blood pressure, inflammation, and lousy cholesterol.
Barely tap that toe down and come all the way up. Really breathe. Pull your stomach in, puff your chest up, and relax your shoulders down. For 10, 9, pick the pace. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's make sure that your quads are really good and stretched out. Grab your foot. And on these stretches, if you need a chair to balance, do as my mom is doing. Have it right there available and use that and stretch out. Test yourself. Lightly take your hand away and then set it back down. Really breathe. And as Elise is doing, you can bring your hand all the way around to the back and interweave your fingers. If this is easy for you, you can slightly swan forward. Deep breaths. You want to press your tailbone forwards and pull your stomach in and open your chest up. And release and switch sides. Deep breaths.
Firming makes your waistline appear and be smaller.
Press that tailbone forwards and release. Shake it out. Now you're going to bring your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Bring your hands into prayer. You're going to squat down and up and down and up and down and up. If you want to increase, go a little bit lower, way down and up, way down and up. Now, if this is easy for you, you can jump up a little bit. Jump up. Really breathe, deep breaths. Eight and 7, really spring, and 6 and 5, make those muscles burn. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Shake it out. Bring your feet all the way together. Make sure your toes are all the way lined up. Good job. Put your hands on your waist. You're going to lift your knee up, balance. This is where you'd use the chair. If you have a hard time balancing, lift your knee up and back down, up and back down. And Elise is going to go a little bit higher, really squeeze that muscle. And for myself, you're going to lift with a straight leg. Really lock that knee and pull your toe all the way back up. Lift, lift. Really breathe, stay up straight. Keep breathing for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, way up. Really lead with your heel, and good job. Switch sides. Let's go. Bring your knee up and lift, and lift, and lift. Now, as Elise is doing, you're gonna go a little bit higher, really squeeze, get it way up there. Pull your stomach in. If you catch yourself losing your balance, pull your belly button back towards your spine. It'll really, really, really help you balance. Let's go lift and lower, lift and lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower, all the way up. And one. Good job. Shake your legs out. Now you're going to come all the way around. Drop your hands all the way down your legs. If you have a bad back, keep your hands on your legs for support. If it feels good here, just stay here and use your hands in brackets. Otherwise, hang all the way down. Really disconnect your head and walk your hands over to the side. Really keep your legs straight here. Really breathe. Drop your head all the way down. Really disconnect. Really hang down. Deep breaths. Push that other side leg back, Mom. There, yeah, like that. And swing it all the way to the side. Really breathe. Deep breaths. Disconnect your head. Drop your neck. Really breathe. All the way back to the center. And now from here, you're going to bend your left knee down. Drop your left hip. Keep your feet flat on the ground. And you're going to just switch back and forth. And switch. 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 Good job. Bend both your knees and slowly roll it all the way up. It's great to open up those hips. If you have lower back tension, opening up your hips is crucial to freeing up your lower back. Now we're going to do a little bit of kicks here. Feet shoulder width apart, and you're just going to lift and kick, lift and kick, lift and kick. Now that's easy, isn't it? Okay, let's move it up to the next level. Let's work with balance. Bring your hands all the way up. There you go. Everybody get their hands up. There you go. And you're just going to kick and go all the way back. Kick and all the way back. If that's easy for you, you can kick a little higher by bringing this hand down. Let's go for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4. Come on, really breathe. 3, and 2, and 1. Great job. Switch sides. If you're doing this, stay steady. If you want to work a little bit more with balance, kick up like this, like Elise is doing. And if you want to pump it up from there, bring your hand down and propel your foot way up. Really kick and kick. Deep breaths. Keep your chest up. Keep this hand up here. Why do you keep your hand here? Because if you keep it down here, you'll lean forward and that'll be bad on your lower back. Keep it up and it'll keep your chest up. Let's go for 10 and 9, way up there, and 8 and 7, you got it, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feel those? Shake it out. Bring your feet all the way together. Bring your hands all the way up like a genie. Lift your foot off the ground. Really lift that heel. Balance on your toe. And you're going to squat down and back up. And down and back up. And way down and back up. Come on, Elise. Way down and back up. And way down and up. So where do you go from here? Well, you lift this leg off the ground and balance. Down and up. And down and up. Really breathe, deep breaths as far as you can go. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Lift that heel off the ground, keep your elbows up. Why do we keep our elbows up here? Because it keeps your spine up straight. It prevents you from leaning forward. You want to keep your elbows in line with your shoulders. And drop, and up, and drop, and up. Now Elise, join me. Go all the way down. There you go. Way down. Now if you got great balance and this is easy for you, what do? You lift this foot off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Shake it out. Put your feet all the way back together. Now we're going to stretch our feet and our quads out. Slowly roll it all the way down. Use your hands here for support and lift your heels off. Way up. Really breathe. Deep breaths to your chest. Now walk your heels out and tap them back together. Out and back together. Out and together. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come all the way up. If you have bad knees, on that stretch, all you want to do is roll your feet up by standing up. Good job. Now we're going to do a little bit of ballet here. You can place your hand on your stomach, your other hand on your back. Bring this leg and toe all the way out. You're going to lift it up, tap it back down. Lift and tap, lift and tap, lift and tap. If that's easy for you, pick it up a little bit higher. If that's easy for you there, why don't you get it up there? Let's go. Really lift, keep that leg straight, keep that toe pointed. Breathe. Why is my hand here? Because it's pulling my stomach in, which in turn keeps my chest lifted. 10, 9, you got it. 8, come on higher. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we do now? We work the other side. Switch your hands. The same leg and hand or front. Point your toe. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep your breathing going. That's easy for you. Crank it up a little higher. Really lift. That's easy for you. Where do you go? A little higher. Burn that quad out. Press your hands towards each other and keep your chest lifted and your shoulders back. Let's go for 10 and 9. You got it. 8, 7, all the way up. 6, for 5, 4, all the way up. 3, a little higher. 2, 1. Now place your hands on your knees, and we're just gonna circle our knees out. Ooh, that feels good. My mom has a tendency to open her feet up like this, which is gonna throw her knees up. So mom, make sure your toes are all the way together like that, and they're right in line. Makes a huge difference. Circle your knees. Now switch directions. Feels good, doesn't it? And release. Shake it out. Now open your legs up a little bit wider than shoulder width. Perfect. Now we're going to drop all the way down. We're going to place our hands on the inside of our legs, and we're going to press our hands against our knees and our knees against our hands. Press for 10, 9. Now that's way too easy, isn't it? We're not even going to start counting there. I can't believe you thought I was going to count. Let's go. Drop all the way down, Elise. Bring your hands here. There you go. Now press as hard as you can. Use your hands. Press for 10, 9, harder, 8, 7, 6, knees against elbows, and press as hard as you can. Really press. And release. Where to go from here? Take your hands on the outside. Press as hard as you can. Press those knees against your hands. There you go. Feel that burn? Come on, press your knees apart, way apart, but resist with your hands. Really breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more set. Come on. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7. You're with me. Keep it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 10, 9, press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now from here, drop down. Put your hands down for support. Place your elbows on the inside of your knees. Lean barely forward. Press your tailbone towards your hands and press your knees apart and stretch those muscles out we just worked. Deep rest. At the same time, I'm pressing my lower back towards my hands. Really breathe. Feel that, Mom? Deep rest. Really breathe. Sit up straight. And your stretch is over. Let's move into the next exercise. Come all the way up. Bring your hands into prayer. And you're going to drop down and you're going to pulse. And pulse. And pulse. Why are my hands up here? Because it's going to prevent me from leaning forward. This is going to be bad for your back. It's going to overextend, overwork your back. Whereas we want to work our legs and our butt to just drive our tailbone straight down like you're going to sit in a chair. Feel that? Now let's make it harder. Go a little bit deeper. Way down, Elise. Come on, get down here with me. Now this is the intermediate level. Now if you want to pump it up from here, you just get your feet airborne. There you go. Couple inches off the ground. What's working? My quads. It's great for your knees. There you go. Really use your feet and lift yourself up. Come on, press your toes down. 10, 9, 8. You got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Shake it all the way out. Now for this stretch, look down at your toes, take your foot up and over. There you go. Now from here, you want to line your hips back up forward. This is too easy. Line them back up with your feet. Take that same leg you just lifted to hand, reach up and over as well. I'm trying to get this middle finger as far as I can away from your big toes. Really reach, deep breaths, pull. This hand is gently pressing your hips to the side. Really breathe. Deep breaths. Now a lot of people have a tendency to start doing that. That's a little too easy. Lift yourself up, ballerina straight. And switch your hands. Keep your feet the same. And from here, you're going to walk your hands down your legs. If this feels good, just stop right there. If that's too easy for you, hang all the way down. Really drop your head. Really breathe, deep breaths. Hang all the way down. Disconnect your neck if you have good balance. Deep breaths all the way through your back. And walk your hands up your legs. Hands back onto your waist. Switch your feet. There you go. What do we do from here? Line our hips up, back forward. A lot of people on this stretch have a tendency to go like this. That's not good for your back. You want to line your hips all the way back up so they're right in line with your feet. There you go. Now from here, reach the opposite hand all the way up and stretch all the way over. Get this middle finger as far away as you can from your feet. Deep breaths, puff your chest up. Keep your chin lifted. Deep breaths. And switch to the other side. Really breathe, pull this middle finger way away. Use this hand, press your hips. And walk your hands all the way down your legs. Drop your head. Disconnect your neck. Really breathe all the way through your back. And slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. And get your feet shoulder width apart and take your hands, interweave them, palms out, stretch. There you go. If you want to go a little bit deeper, drop your head, look down at your toes, lift your head back up. Now take your knuckles, bring them all the way to your chest, and you're going to twist. And switch. And switch. And breathe. I'm pulling the top of my head way away from my tailbone. I'm keeping my body very, very straight. Really breathe. Deep breaths. Really want to twist. Some people can go way around. Really breathe. Pick up the pace a little bit and twist. This is great for your spine. Way back, way back. There you go. Look where you're going. Some people get a little bit nauseous doing this exercise. If you do, then don't move your head. Just move your arms like this and look straight ahead. And back to the center. Release your hands. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. That was a great lower body workout. I'm really glad you joined us. I hope I'll see you back here real soon. Have a great day. Welcome to the abs workout. I'm Joel and I'm here with Tracy. Tracy will be showing you the beginner positions and I will show you a couple of modifications that you can do to increase it if the beginner gets a little bit too easy for you. Also, during this workout, if your abs get too tired and you're feeling it in your lower back, that's not good. You want to stop, do a stretch, and then come back into it. Now we're going to start down on our backs. You want your knees bent to a 90-degree angle. You want to take your hands, you want to interweave them behind your head. You want to leave your thumbs on your neck as sensors because you want to be aware of tightening your neck up. You don't want to tighten your neck up. You want to hold your head with your hands. And you just want to crunch up and down. Crunch up and down. Now the whole time you want to pull your belly button all the way back down into the mat. Act like you have a quarter underneath your spine and you're pressing your lower back slightly into that. And lift up and down. Let's warm those abs up. Really relax your neck. The whole time you have your chin a tennis ball's distance away from your chest. And lift and lower, and lift and lower. Let's go for 5, keep breathing, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now slowly drop your knees down halfway, and you're gonna lift up from there. Keep going, up and down, up and down, up and down. Keep pulling that belly button all the way back towards your spine. Now your goal here is to lift this shoulder all the way up. This same shoulder that you have your legs bent to the side. Focus on lifting that up towards the ceiling. Let's go for 5, and 4, and 3. Come on, work those obliques. And 2, and 1. Switch to the other side. And let's go. Lift and lower. 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 Let's go for 5, and 4. Really breathe. And 3, and 2. Hold it all the way up. Now bring your legs into butterfly. Take your hands, make an X behind your head. Put your hands on your shoulders. Now set your head in that X, and you're gonna lift yourself all the way up and lower, and lift and lower. Let's go. Keep your face totally relaxed. Up and down, up and down. Now if this is easy for you, you can lift your feet 1 inch off the ground and lift and lower, lift and lower. For 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Now hold it all the way up. There you go. And if you have your legs up in the air, you're gonna tap them down and back up. Tap and back up. Tap and back up. Now scan your neck. You wanna make sure your head is resting in that X that you've created. And your neck is doing no work at all. Let's go lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now Tracy this whole time is lifting her armpits up as high as she can, and she's pressing her lower back into the ground. Now if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can lift and up. Lift, lift for 5, 4, really breathe, 3, 2, and 1. That was a great job. Put your hands behind your head, make a pillow, drop your head all the way down, and drop your knees down to the side. Deep breaths all the way through that area. Really breathe. If you're not feeling this stretch very much, you can take that up leg and drop it down on the outside. Really breathe through your spine. Look straight up. Deep breaths. Really relax every muscle in your body. It's a passive stretch. You don't have to do anything. All you do is scan your body and melt into the mat. And you're gonna switch sides. Do the exact same thing on this side. Drop your knees all the way down. If you had your knee out, take it on the opposite side. And melt all the way down. Now deep breaths all the way through your rib cage. And melt into that mat. Really relax your face. Get all that tension out of your body. And release. Now come all the way up. Shake your legs out in the air. Good job. Set your feet back down. Lift this foot up straight in the air, and you're gonna lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. There you go, lift and lower. You see how Tracy's chin is away from your chest? You don't wanna overextend your neck up like this. That's not very good for your neck at all. The next day you'll be really sore and you won't be happy with me. So lift up, really hold your head. Now if this is easy for you, that down foot, you wanna lift an inch off the ground. There you go, really pull your stomach down and lift and lower. Lift and lower. For 5, 4, you got it. 3, straight up, 2, and 1. Hold it all the way up and switch sides. There you go. Now lower and lift, and lower and lift. Really breathe. And if this is easy for you, you know what you do from here? You just straighten this bottom leg all the way out and lift and lower. lift and lower. For 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Right away, we're gonna come into bicycle. Just twist from side to side. Really breathe, deep breaths. Now your goal here is to twist your armpit towards your knee as opposed to your elbow. Like this is bad for you. It's gonna really overextend your neck. So armpit to knee. Armpit towards your knee. Really breathe. If this is easy for you, you know what you do. Let's go double time, really twist. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Pull your stomach down, wrist, twist your armpit. Let's go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, move. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Way to go. Stretch it all the way out. Deep breaths. Really breathe. Really elongate your body as long as you can get it. Point your toes, look straight up. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale into the mat. Good job. Shake your legs all the way out. Yeah, you can also circle your legs like this. It's really good for your lower back. And switch directions. And now we're gonna do swings. Let's go. Side to side. Tracy, drop your feet a little bit lower. That's a little easy for you. Yeah, way down there. Go a little lower. Come on, pump it up. She's in good shape. Let's go. She's had 7 kids. Can you believe that? Wow, that's in good shape. You ask me. Let's go now. If this is easy for you, you know what you do? You zigzag your feet all the way out. Woo! That'll wake your abs up and back. And all the way out. And back. And out. And back. Keep breathing. Let's go 2 more times. All the way out. And back. And all the way out. And back. Now right away, straighten your legs all the way up. Get your toes ideally above your chin. You want to flex them and point and flex and point. Now if this is hard for you, you can leave your knees slightly bent. But ideally what you want is to get your legs as straight as possible. All the way up, straight, straight. Tracy, you can really straighten them. There you go. Now get your toes above your chin. Now if you want to go deeper, lift your armpits all the way up. Hold your head and breathe. Let's go. Point and flex. Point and flex. For 10, 9, 8, pull that stomach down. 7, keep that tailbone down. 6, 5, keep breathing. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Right away, walk your heels out, flex your feet, and you're just gonna tap your heels. Tap your heels. Tap your heels. Now elevate and lift your tailbone. Let's go 1 inch up. 1 inch up. For 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Slowly float your feet all the way down to the mat. Drop your head down, and we're gonna do another spinal twist. These are great for you. Can't do these enough. These are also really good for you to do when you wake up in the morning. You're in bed, just drop your knees to the side and breathe. Relax into it. It's a passive stretch. Do nothing. And switch it up. Now, if this is easy for you, you can snake your legs around, twist, use that leg to drop your knee a little bit further. Deep breaths. And release. Shake your legs all the way out. Let's go. 1 more ab exercise. Before you switch around, let's go lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now, if this is easy for you, walk your hands all the way out and breathe. Deep breaths. For 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and hold it all the way up. There we go. Now, if you want to go deeper, straighten your legs all the way out and bring them back. Straighten and release. And straighten and bend. And straighten and bend. and straighten and bend. This is hard on your neck. Put one hand behind your head and put your other hand on your stomach and really feel your muscles working. Press that stomach all the way down. For 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reach your hands around and slowly pull your knees in, or you can put them all the way on the other side of your legs and breathe. You can drop your head down, pull your knees in, or you can roll your back out. Really massage your back into the mat. Now the key here is to keep the same distance from your knees to your shoulders the whole time. And the only thing that is moving is my legs from my knee down. And it swings me up and down. I really round my back. And breathe the whole time. Now from here, we're gonna come around all the way into up dog. Drop all the way down and lift yourself up. And look at your right foot. Back to the center and to the left. And back to the center. There we go. Now come all the way up into an upper push-up position. With your elbows slightly bent. Walk your toe out. Back in. And other leg. And back in. Now the whole time, see how Tracy has her stomach pulled in to support her back. If this is hard on her back, she can lift her tailbone up a little bit right there. That'll make it a little bit easier for you. But if that's too easy, drop all the way back down. Leave your elbows slightly bent. And if that's really too easy for you, you know what you do? You do it all at once. My goal is to move my tailbone as little as possible. Keep your core tight. And a variation of this is, you can come all the way down 1 inch off the ground. Pull your stomach in. Really breathe, deep breaths. And back to the center. Good job. Put your hands on your back. There you go. Now drive your elbows about 1 inch towards each other. There you go. Look all the way up. Press your hips forward and stretch all those muscles out. Deep breaths. And put your hands on your waist. And we're going to do hip circles here on your knees. Ooh, that feels good. Round as you can get it. Really open all those muscles up. And switch directions. And come back to center. And come all the way around. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. That was a great core workout. I'm really glad you decided to stick with it. Now this workout, you want to do about 3 days a week, but you never want to do it on 2 consecutive days. You want to skip a day in between and drink a lot of water. Have a great day.